I sniffed him and I was like, you smell really good. Look at that. Gone. Bam! I've lost so many great artists to listen to because I associate songs with people. It's really important for me to have a foundation that's quite color matched to me. Should you follow the way I do my makeup? No. Are you going to? Most probably. I have to do Botox early. Well, beige don't age, okay? And I already found a great injector. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. My Arabic comes out when she feels like it. I will remember everything. I am the funniest girl in the whole wide world. So, it is the same day of me finishing my boat license, coming home, talking to mom, and she's like, don't go out if you don't want to. And then I was like, okay. Every time I've done my comedy set, even when I practice, there's two parts I always forget. The connect to go to. So I told myself, I'm like, all right, if I rehearse it in one go and I don't mess it up, I have to go tonight. And then I rehearsed it and I got it in one go, so I decided to get ready. I took a shower, I prayed, and then I have this really bad habit of like picking my face, so I did that. So I'm a little bit red. Yeah, my hair definitely needed a good wash, so I've got all the leave-in conditioner and everything hiding from you to keep it halal. So I am aiming to be there for 7:30, 7:45-ish. Because I'm vlogging, I know it takes me a lot longer, so here we are. Let's get it started. I'm gonna go with podcast style makeup where I'm not a glistening girl, because usually my natural makeup look is super glossy, very glass skin-esque. That doesn't work on stage because people assume that you are super stressed. I know I need to be gentler with my face when I put makeup on. Also, I don't know what bit me here. It's like a bug or something. It's been itchy all day. Don't know if adding chemicals to it is gonna help, but here we are. So let's make it more makeup tutorial based. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Dr. Vanita's CeraPep Brightening Moisturizer. It's specifically made for skin of color, which I love. The sun is setting, so I'm not gonna add SPF. Don't wanna add more sticky substances to my face. I will not moisturize my lips yet because of the powder foundation. It just feels really funny when I have that on. But while I wait for the moisturizer to kick in, I am going to put on some white musk. So my outfit is right there. I'm gonna be wearing a white abaya, which I wore recently for a podcast shoot, and I walked out and everyone just went, wow. So I want to have that impact on stage. Anyways, let's put some white musk on to go with the aesthetic of an angel princess. This is a white musk from Al Rawnaq, which is a Omani brand. The white musk from them, it was a gift from one of my students at work. I sniffed him and I was like, you smell really good. And it wasn't like an awkward like sniff. It was just, I was plugging in my headset to take over the radar position and I was like, you smell so good. And then the next day he got this for me and I was like, that's so sweet. So yeah, I recommend this to everyone. It was a secret of his and he's like, don't tell anyone where it's from, and I know you struggle to read Arabic, so I gave it to you. And then I coaxed it out of him. I was like, I deserve to know where this is from. Anyways, I think the makeup has set in, or the skincare has set in enough. I'm going to do this so you can see where I put all my makeup. So I've got my drawer. Everything's organized. Here's my setting spray. Earbud. I don't know. Do I want to put eyeshadow on tonight? Who knows? Over here, I've got all my foundations and my face coloring. So contour, blush, highlight. In the center, I've got eye stuff and miscellaneous. So I've got my translucent powder in here, liquid foundation, which I haven't used in a while. It's probably not good for me to keep, but who cares? All makeup forever. The eyeshadows I like are from Kiko Milano. They don't move and they're reasonably priced for somebody who doesn't wear eyeshadow enough. And what else? This side, makeup brushes and lipstick. Let's start working on this face. So I've got two shades here. This is a darker shade and this is what I'm gonna use for my whole face. This is a lighter shade that I'm gonna use on my under eyes and then to clean up my contour. So yeah, let's get started. I also use this brush. I've got this to apply it, which Marwa gave me, the makeup artist that comes to do mom's makeup for the show, and then she touches me up a little bit. And the state of my sponge. I'm not even ashamed, okay? It's basically brown, who cares? This is why I'm not a professional makeup artist. So on the tutorials online, I've always seen you have to start from the center and then go out. So this time I will actually do that, because usually it's just absolute chaos when I do my makeup. But let's have a little structure. Do I still have my wudu? Yeah, I do. Okay. And to keep it so I can pray before I leave. Have I gone lighter? No, this is fine. Anyway, I thought I was gonna start from the center and then I went right out. Oh, my allergies. So, ow, my eye. I'm pretty sure my skin is peeling from all the tretinoin in my skincare products, but it's okay. So this is why I didn't put Vaseline or any lip balm on before to moisturize, because then it's a really awkward line with my lips. And I like to color over. Oh, and you know what? Today I'm gonna have a shiny lip. But then I can't. Can I perform with that? Yeah, I can, but will it still stay on until I perform if I'm gonna eat? Stress. So I like to put some on my under eyes. So I'm already kind of blending. I've got, I know, really dark under eyes. I've put salmon DNA in there. It's helped with the texture of my skin there, but it's still quite a struggle. So there's two sides of the Makeup Forever brush. The one that's more firm is more coverage, and the one on the inside that's a little fluffy and fuzzy, that one is less coverage, and you can just build. And the beauty of this is you can build in certain areas. So I've got this vein here. Look at that. Gone. Bam! And then over here I've got a stamp from getting burnt by a laser. And yeah, look, just look at that. And then you can continue to build. Yep. Just keep doing that. So Santino the Saint is an artist I discovered to listen to during COVID. Always have loved his music. And it's actually music I used to listen to with my ex-husband, and I've decided to rewire the memories to it. So I'm purposely listening to our songs to make sure I can not associate them with him, because I've lost so many great artists to listen to because I associate songs with people. Like Georgia Smith, can never listen to her. Lana Del Rey, still can't listen to her. So he does not get to take Santino the Saint from me. Okay, so now I like to do a face scan that I call. So I go from the top and I make sure, okay, am I happy with my forehead? This is just the first base of it. So am I happy with my forehead? Oh, I really don't like my hairline. But let's even it out. Do I need to add more anywhere? Let's do a little bit here. So I'm gonna go over that with bronzer, so there's no point in really layering that. This side, I've also got a little bit of pigmentation and sunspots. So let's cover that up. If you're getting that like little crease of your mouth. Tonight is gonna be what I would call a quicker and more simple makeup look, just because I'm quite tired and I don't want to think about overcomplicating matters, and because I'm gonna wear a high neck that's gonna be white. I'm not gonna do my neck, but just under here. So it's really important for me to have a foundation that's quite color matched to me. And I think I got like slightly tan being out in the water today, which is fine. All right, I think I'm happy with that. So before I close this off, I'm going to take this part and just add this so I don't have glossy eyelids. So this is all about mattifying for stage. And with highlight, I'm going to intentionally add the pop of gloss that people will notice on stage. Okay, I'm going to lighten this part more anyways, but just to, oh wait, look at the difference. And also I'm not going to continue to rehearse my set now until I perform, because it just messes it up otherwise. It's part of the process. I do the same with more serious public speaking. I'll practice, and then I'm just gonna leave it alone. Oh, good I didn't wear my white abaya when I did this. I would have just, I'm covered in like little brown foundation. Okay, I'm gonna take this. This is honestly such a good brush that, oh, I'm not flipping anyone off, oopsie. But I just really like how, look at that. Thank you, Marwa. I really like her. This woman has added so much value to my life since she came into it. I feel like I've gotten better at doing my own makeup as well, which is what I like. She doesn't create a situation where you feel like, oh, if I don't have her, I'm not gonna look a certain way. She's always been like, why are you putting your blush on like that? And then she'll teach me how to do it, which I'll teach you now because it's all about that education. Am I a professional MUA you should listen to? No. Do I get compliments on how I do my makeup? Yes. Should you follow the way I do my makeup? No. Are you going to? Most probably, but that's okay. I'm not here to gatekeep. Okay, now that my base is done, my brown base, my mocha caramel base, I'm gonna go in with some color. So I accidentally, this is a bronzer I bought by accident. This is not for my skin tone. I definitely went too dark, but we don't waste things in this house. So I take the edge of this a little bit. It adds to my chiseledness, okay? And now we're just gonna blend that in, okay? This is gonna last me 7 lifetimes because of how I'm using it. So we're gonna start with bronzing. So we'll just blend that in. See that? So what we're gonna do is to aim to go around like this and bring it in, and then a little bit on my jawline. And when I was a little chubbier, it looked really awkward, but now that I'm becoming more with my weight loss, even though I'm eating a jibin and domi and like all of these nutty foods, it's okay. And make sure you're getting your hairline. Anybody who's watching is like, you're gonna have to do Botox early. Well, beige don't age, okay? And I already found a great injector. So I'm proactively ready to get my face done when I feel like it's required. And then people say, oh, you don't need to put that into your face. I'm gonna deal with it at the time. But I already found a great injector. She actually reached out to me, Dr. Hasia, and she came on the show. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes of doing this. Usually I'm quicker if I don't have to sit here and explain, and I get to be more erratic, to be honest. Oh wow, I'm sweating like my nostril. My nose is not supposed to look like that. Look at these little bumps. Am I visualizing that? No, you know, this mirror is very bright. You can see every tiny little thing. Okay, next one, pink, going with the opposite side of that brush I used on my eyelids. Look at this blush. Oh, yes. This was another bronzer that I was using earlier, okay? I'm not built for this. I'm still learning, okay? So what Marwa taught me is it has to be up here. I don't know if this is for my face shape or whatever, but we're gonna go with that. We wanna snatch. Oh, I streaked. Okay, the key is to blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. And fake it till I make it. I like that. And also, if you're gonna be on stage, your makeup does have to be a little bit more. Learned that from doing ballet. Wow, my baby hairs are so colorful. Later on, I'm gonna actually take some water and rub that out so I don't look like dusty in my hijab. So I'm good with this blush. Let's put some highlight on. This is gonna take a different, you know what? I'm actually gonna use the same brush because I want some more pink, remnants of pink. Just a tiny bit of highlight up here. Oh, I just love highlight. think it's my favorite part of doing my makeup. All right, and then we're gonna go over here, tip of the nose, over here, over here, over there. Just you're supposed to get that to connect to your this part, whatever that's called. No, I wasn't imagining it. I'm sweating, like the pores on my nose are sweating a little bit. And then with this brush, I'm not gonna add more foundation, but I'm just gonna clean up with whatever is on there. Look at that cut. And I know it looks pretty drastic. I'm just gonna let it melt into my face and absorb for now. What color lipstick do I wanna put on? Something pinkish? Yeah, I'll put this one on. What's it called? 242 Blossom for Eternity. Those are my goals in life. Do I want eyeshadow? Yeah, why not? It's got like a little bit of pink. So this is the Kiko Milano palette. Again, none of this is sponsored, unfortunately. I just use my fingers, okay? I don't have the patience for anything else. And it looks like a vibe. That's all that matters. And then I'm gonna go with this like shwaya pinkish to go with my abaya, and like a little, ooh, it goes with my blush. I love it here. Okay, let's just shwaya blend. So happy I don't wear contacts anymore because that would have sucked to do wearing contact lenses. Ooh, let's add like a little, I said I wasn't gonna do anything complicated. I'm like, let's add some sparkles. Is this shwaya shiny? Like I said, my Arabic comes out when she feels like it. You know what, it works with the blush, so I'm just gonna go with that. All right, the eyeshadow burst in here. That is not great. I like to take this darker eyeshadow pencil and just add that here. It's like a lighter eyeliner. Oh, my eyes. Add this like a little liner as well before I add the outliner. It's gonna be black and then you can blend it all in. I've actually never done it like this before. I just like to flow. Honestly, all my makeup looks, I struggle to recreate them because I forgot what I did. But I guess now that I'm recording it, I probably could. I like how it looks. I love it here. Okay, do I have baby wipes in here? What I like to do is to clean my hands as much as I can. And what we like to do is put things away as we go because I don't like a mess. Anyway, I already packed this up while I was going and I didn't realize. So now this goes in here. Okay, and then I'm gonna go for my eye makeup things. So, oh, I forgot about this part. So this is a new part of my routine that I really enjoy doing because I notice the way that my face looks afterwards is just so much more elevated and a lot more blurred out. So I take this big brush. Okay, look at that. You take your translucent powder and you just brush it into that, both sides. And now that you're done with all the coloring of your face, you just brush that in to your face, okay? This will set it and blur you like you're a walking filter. I hope this helps with my nostril. I'll do that again right at the end. Let all the oil that wants to come out, come out. So yeah, that's one of the extra steps that I do that I was recommended to do. So I've already picked my lipstick I'm gonna put on. What eyeshadow do I wanna put? Not eyeshadow, sorry, eyeliner. This one, it's so old, you can't even see the labeling, but it's Kat Von D's Trooper tattoo liner. Excellent, that's how I get pointy wings. Which mascara will I put on? Oh, this is the older one. I've got another set. This is my other makeup set of all my natural makeup. Well, I say natural makeup and then I put makeup on, so is that very natural? Not really. So yeah, this is a Sephora brand mascara, so underrated in my opinion. And yeah, so I've got my eyelash curler in here as well. So now we're gonna start working on the eyes. All right, so this is not a very makeup artistry moment, but now that my finger is dry, I go and I clean out my eyebrow from all the dust. I take this Aqua Resist Brow Definer from Makeup Forever, and I just fill in a little bit of my eyebrow. Like, alhamdulillah, I'm blessed with nice eyebrows, so not much is required. And I pluck my eyebrows myself every couple days. Ever since I got laser hair removal, it just shaped it up real nice, because I was literally like a baby Chewbacca before. And with makeup, I am self-taught. I used to sit on YouTube for hours as a teenager and just like learn different ways to put makeup on, and I kind of find my own groove. And yes, okay, so now that this is done, we put it back in the bag because we clean up as we go. This is a light brown, not light brown, it's light for me. And he said not to go black eyebrow gel because it'll just make my eyebrows way too heavy. And I trust him. He's this guy that works in Makeup Forever in the Marina Mall branch, and he really knows how to recommend things. And I follow him on Instagram, and he is a pageant coach as well. And I was like, that's cool and unexpected. Okay. Oh, eyelash. Okay, let's make sure that there's nothing underneath my eyes. Ugh, my nose is running. Oh, this is not the time. I know my body's telling me I need to chill out, so inshallah tomorrow I get to sit and do nothing all day. Maybe get an overtime, inshallah, that would be amazing. They've needed one every day when I've been off, and it like hurts me I didn't go, but it was really worth it to get the power boating license. Okay, so I'm gonna do just a simple 2 wings, and that's it. I mean, I say simple, but I put all this eyeshadow on. I didn't put it on, I smothered it on. Can you see these little things on my nose, or am I being overly paranoid? Yeah, I can see them, so they're there, khalas. Oh, I just love this little cupboard that I told Mariam to build for me, and then she took it from there. Okay. This requires focus. So you are supposed to do a wing on one side, a wing on the other, just 2 lines, okay? And then after that, you bring it in like a triangle, so I'll show you. Okay, so now, look at these lines, okay? On both sides. Now, we're gonna bring the line in from the tip and bring it into the eyelash line. Yeah, so I like to look at myself head on, see if it's even, but this is basically what it looks like, okay? On both sides. Then, now you just fill it in, okay? So let's color in this triangle and make it seamless, so if I look down, it's not like jagged. Okay, so look at how that's filled in. Ah! I blinked. This is why I don't put eyeshadow on. Anyway, I got a little bit of liner on an area it wasn't intended to go. That bothered me. All right, so it's taken shape. To the other side. Did you know that your spit has enzymes to break things down? Like food and makeup. Anyways. One on my eye, okay. And then you connect it from the other side. You draw a line to make sure it's connected, and then you can fill in the bottom. Oh yeah, here I can see what's in my eye. Oh. All right. There we go. I think we are even. You know what? I'm gonna make it a bit pointy so they just go out a little bit more. I wanted to go outwards, and then I flicked it up slightly, and I do not like that. Yes, I like it. Do I like it? Yes, I like it. So I keep a small roll of toilet paper. I'm gonna take that. For my eyeshadow, not my eyeshadow, what is this? Mascara. Okay, so we're gonna prep the mascara wand first. Okay, look at all this goop I do not need. Okay, and you take this and you just squeeze it in. Get rid of the excess. I didn't even know I knew that word, but yeah, here we are. Okay, look at all this extra you don't need. And then it makes my eyelashes fluffy, okay? So, let's see. So, take the eyelash curler. Alexa, what time is it? Alexa, when is the next prayer in Abu Dhabi? Oh, 8 minutes. Okay, this is a productivity timer. I have to be done by then. Pray and then leave. Oh, now I need to feed the dogs as well. Okay. I'll pray, feed the dogs, and then leave. So then I know my motherly duties are finished. I don't like putting false eyelashes on, so I took the really long route of using eyelash serum to help with the growth of my eyelashes. And I think it is the long game definitely is so much more worth it. Oh, I've got something else in my eye again. Oh my gosh, that is not healthy. No! Put eyeshadow, mascara on my lower lash line. Oh, here we go. Thank you, saliva. Thank you for having properties to break things down. Take off the excess mascara from up top like this. And then, oh, I forgot to put setting spray on before this. Ugh. My eye's going red because of this thing in my eye. Alexa, next. Okay, now let's do the other eye. And I know this one will be fluffier because there's even less product on the wand now. Alexa, next. I hope I don't forget my lines tonight. Okay, let's do a mantra to remind me. I will remember everything. I am the funniest girl in the whole wide world. Everyone is gonna laugh because I'm so funny. It's gonna be a vibe. I am a glowy, glowy princess. She's a vibe. Okay, look at how fluffy that is. Yes. Oh, thank God I took all the excess off. I literally swiped it across my face. Alhamdulillah. For my secret toilet roll stash. Alright, so look at that. This is the one that I feel is so much fluffier. And then I like to do this after, which is probably frowned upon, but look at that. Ooh, look at that wing. Okay, and now let's sort my nose out. I really don't like how it looks right now. The texture, yani. I know, alhamdulillah, I have a cute nose. Why is it doing that? Do you see it? Look at that. Ew. Oh, and I have to put my lipstick on. Oh yeah, here we go. Now it's blurring. Let's take some translucent powder. Just blur, blur, blur all the way. Okay, I'm gonna put the lipstick on. So I like to, oh, I forgot to moisturize with Vaseline. Whatever. Anyways, I like to start in, and then when I have less on the wand, then I outline the outside. So I like a really defined Cupid's bow. Just watch. Okay, I cannot speak right now. You know what? No glossy lips, we're going with matte. This is a trick I learned. All the rest of your lipstick is out. You don't get it on your teeth. Okay. I don't think it's symmetrical. Oh, here we go. That's all I needed to do. Okay. This I will pack into my bag to go. Now I'm going to, oh, I need to do the setting spray. Please let my mascara remain intact as I do this on me. Nothing like the taste and smell of chemicals that are gonna hold me together all night. Documenting my beauty clearly is not easy. Look at that. It literally fell for me. What's happening with my eyes? Anyways, I'm gonna get dressed. I'm gonna pray, change, feed the dogs, bounce. I'll show you my outfit before I leave because I'm planning to look like an angel. And yeah, that's the theme that I'm going with tonight. And when I get on that stage, I want people to expect me to sing, and then I correct my jokes. Also, side note, I wish I had a good singing voice, but I don't. And it's not a self-limiting belief, it's straight facts. So yeah, this is the whole aesthetic. Oh, you can see me through my mirrors. Look at that. Inception. All right, so this is a perfume from Arabian Oud. Ah! I didn't aim for it the way I should have. Some people might be like, oh, you already put on some white musk. Why do you need this? Excuse me, it's all about layering. Even though it leaves me slightly asthmatic. Also, work called me and there is an overtime available for tonight. I should have just bailed on the comedy night to start with. But now that I've committed to it, khalas. Khalas. Alright, so I put on this minimalist ring. I've got my Aura ring. My pinky ring, that's my friendship ring with Sarah. And then I've got this. This is the latest jewelry piece. It's a bracelet. Sarah and I got matching ones. Mine is rose gold, hers is gold. But this pin and ow! Yeah, I've got like all these like little scars now from pinching myself by accident. All right, let's feed the dogs. And these are the shoes I'm gonna wear. What are they called? Mules? Let's go feed the dogs. Slightly chaotic, but we're good. Oh, let me take my press pause bag. That's convenient. Let's do that. So, oh, I've got my SPF in here and this. Oh, this is actually so much better. So let's do that. Put this in here. I think it's charged enough. Got that. And then I'll put this in as well with a tripod. These are all my sailing school books and hats. This bag I'm gonna take with me. I hate it when people just leave things for soak. Like, seriously? Hello! Hello! Charlie! Charlie! Come here, good boy. Okay. Yes. Are we hungry? Are we gonna eat? Yeah, Charlie buddy. This cup here. Jojo, the Chihuahua. He's got his, oh no, wrong bowl. Then Charlie's got his soup. Thank you. Buddy, good job. Now I need to wait for them to finish eating before I take the rest of it away, but let me keep everything ready that I need to take with me. So we've got my bag. I've got my press pause bag. I've got my cheese and domi from earlier. I'm just gonna keep that here. That's the area, so when I walk into the house, I don't see it immediately. Let's fill this up with some water. I want it cold. It's getting hot out here. Why does my fridge smell spicy? Okay, that's enough. Oh! Hey, you already got your food. What are you doing? And that is it. I am going to go for my night of making people laugh. I'm going to choose to enjoy tonight with friends, so I'm not going to take the overtime. I'm not going to call back. Even though I haven't done my one for the month, I do an overtime so I can pay for the podcast, so it's not out of pocket. So struggle is real. Anyways, alhamdulillah for everything. Look at this bag, how cute. It's from Minimalist. It's an Emirati brand. Support local, shop with intention. Okay. Wow, this lighting is not flattering. Goodbye.
Beautiful, talented Joanna, guys. Oh, wow. Wow.
Thank you very much. Saqib is here. I just got back from Don't Be Chai at Tanya's tea house, and I'm so happy I went. I got a call and a text for overtime, and I was like, no, I am going to go and commit to hanging out with friends. And I actually didn't realize that almost everybody from the Dubamadi comedy class I did was going to be there tonight. So I think at least 75 to 80% of us were there, and I'm just feeling very grateful. I had a nice laugh. I think 4 of us performed in the group, and I met somebody new today. She was really funny. Oh my gosh. We had some really good laughs and inside jokes already, so I'm excited. But yeah, I just wanted to take this moment because my whole day has gone ups, downs, me vlogging, doing my boat license, finishing my boat license, coming back home, getting ready, doing a makeup tutorial, feeding the boys, and by boys I mean my dogs, and then making my way to do Don't Be Chai with absolute and extreme exhaustion. The sun was a little bit too much for me today. It was like 45 degrees heat or something close to that actually, and I was fully covered up in my abaya, and yeah, the only time I really enjoyed it was when we were speeding across the channel, because that's when the wind would blow and it would be more comfortable. But this is just to take a moment and say that I'm feeling very grateful. I'm very thankful for the people that I've met this year. I experienced a big loss this year with the divorce, and coming across to the other side of it. And it's been past the 3-month mark now because it's April, and I know this vlog's going to come out a little bit late because I've bombarded my poor editor Varads with so much content. But yeah, this was just to take a moment and say, if you feel like you are in a relationship or a marriage that hurts you more than brings you joy, because that's what was happening with me for a while actually. And even though I was very communicative and I voiced it, nothing was really changing until it got really bad and I had to step out. And I was like, I just wasn't given a big enough reason to leave. And then when I saw and I did see this complete infidelity and indiscretion, and I chose to end it despite the immense amount of love I had for this man, I've just felt like I lost so much. And since then, I've made the decision to put myself out there and do the comedy class, which absolutely, the idea of it completely frightened me and scared me. But I was like, I've already gone through one of the toughest moments in my life, so let me force myself to get back out there and have a laugh and work on my public speaking. And tonight at Don't Be Shy, it's a relatively new night, I believe, at Tanya's Tea House. And when he introduced me on stage, he's like, oh, you're gonna be the first comedian we've ever had. And I was like, oh, no pressure. I performed and I felt so good because I didn't forget any of my lines this time. Every other time I've performed, I've forgotten my lines and I demand applause to help me remember, and everyone's always been super supportive, but I didn't forget this time. So consistent progress. And then when I got there, I saw like so many of the people from class and then other people I've seen at other shows, and I was just feeling so grateful. And I met and I spoke to a few of the other poets that were there, and everyone was like surprised that I was doing comedy with the way I look. Optical illusion. But yeah, so if you are in a situation that doesn't feel that great, fight for it. Actually, fight for it like nobody's business. But know when it's time to stop fighting. I think that's the most important take. And when I chose to stop putting my energy into a marriage that was draining me and taking so much, and I focused on myself and what I wanted to do, I've done my comedy class. I've met so many new people because of that. It was therapy in itself. I impulsively made the decision that I'm going to do a powerboat course because I've always wanted to do it and I never got around to it. And initially I did want my ex to get it so that he could just take us out on a boat. Well, why don't I just do that for myself? And now I have. I'm not 100% sure what's in store for me next, but I have planned a couple things that is me following my heart, and I'm just so excited to see what's next and vlog about the moments that I do want to share with you. But there is actually a lot that happens behind the scenes that I choose to keep to myself out of the privacy for the people that I love and for myself. Okay, this is a lot of work. It slows me down by a good 30 minutes to an hour, just to make sure I get this done. And my nose has been running all day. I need to definitely press pause, pun intended, that's the name of my podcast if you don't know already, tomorrow, and just chill out. If I get an overtime, it better be in the daytime because I'm not working at night, because the day after is Molly's birthday. Oh, I just remembered I have Indomie Jibbin, which is cheesy noodles. But yeah, this is a sign, if anybody is looking for one, to fight for what you love, but know when to stop fighting. To be there for yourself and show up for yourself first before showing up for everybody else in a society where us, specifically as women in the culture, are told to put everyone else before us. Why? It's exhausting. It's like burnout waiting to happen. We deserve so much better. So take care of you first. Don't be like me where you had to get divorced and then take care of yourself. Take care of yourself proactively, so when you wouldn't get into a situation that would demand so much of you in the first place. So I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna go wash my makeup off with some coconut oil, just to get all of it off, because honestly it's this lipstick literally almost doesn't move, which is excellent, but I need coconut oil to get rid of this, and then do a double wash, double step cleanse with my removing the makeup, and then doing my skincare routine for the evening, and just hanging out with the dogs for a moment, and just I need to pray as well. I need to pray and say thank you, so I'm gonna do that before I let the dogs in. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for enjoying my vlogs as much as I enjoy recording them. And I actually never really wanted to vlog. I decided to take that plunge after my divorce, and I knew I said I was going to end this, but here we are, story of my life. And I'm really happy I chose to make this decision, whether it's one view only that I get on these videos or however many. I'm vibing, and that's all that matters.